The Memphis Mix.
Welcome back to the Memphis Mix. I am your host today, Parker Purtle. Absent today is Arthur Henson. He is in Nashville. As you know, we are coming off a tragic Memphis loss. The Tigers fought hard the whole game, just couldn't climb back out of the hole they dug themselves in the first half. We will talk about all this and announce our Memphis Mixer of the Week this week. Very exciting stuff. Proposals for today. I'm thinking about dubbing y'all the Pancake Posse. All of my dedicated followers, you're here week after week. You know what's up with these Tigers. You know where we've been. You know where we're going. You guys are the Pancake Posse now. So shout out the Pancake Posse. Let me know what you think about the episode in the comments. Shout out Darrow901. That's Darrow Suave. Darrow on YouTube for our intro. That is BOTB by Darrow. Shout out. Arthur and his son still have a snap streak going strong, over 300 days, still in good standing. He's happy with his dogs. He's happy. Now we have our hardest away game of the season this week. ECU has had some great success as a program, although their record does not necessarily reflect that. Still a tough team to go into their home and win. If you don't know, the Pirates, as they are dubbed, have at free concessions at their stadium. So if you're looking for a cheap trip, you want to go and eat and drink and do all the sights, maybe the ECU game will be a good one to go to. This show, the Memphis Mix, his goal is to fill the void in Memphis media. If you have been a Tigers fan for longer than 10 years, then you know the Tigers are doing big things and that no one's talking about it, or at least being as positive as they should be about it. When it comes to our Tigers, we support our guys. No man left behind. I'll never boo at a Tigers game for our players. Never. Never, never, never. Memphis versus Tulane overview. This was a rough game. Tulane came out strong, first play of the game, scoring a touchdown, and we answered. We beat them in time of possession, but let's just get into it. Total yards, Tulane 457, Memphis 435. Passing, 332 Tulane, 368 to Memphis. That was a over 300 passing yard game for Brendan Lewis. Although he was hurt, he probably would have set a new record for himself. I think he was at like 317. Probably would have set another record for himself if he was healthy enough to play the whole game. Rushing 125 yards for Tulane, 67 yards Memphis. We got killed on the ground. We did not run the ball. We talked about it last week. Running the ball was going to be a key to beating this Tulane defense. And really, offensively, we looked good, but we didn't have any answers on defense, so we needed to look a lot better. When the defense is lacking, the offense has got to pick it up and vice versa. So was not very impressed with our defense in the first half. I'm getting ready to study a lot more defensive schematics so that I do understand the defense well enough to know what's going on next season. But from what I've heard, we just we weren't lined up the right way to handle that offense. We lost the turnover war. Memphis had a turnover. Tulane did not. That's killer. We threw an interception. We did have an almost turnover where we stripped the ball and a fumble, yada, yada, yada. Didn't count. That's beyond me. But Memphis controlled the clock more. We had the ball for 34 minutes, 28 seconds to Tulane's 25 minutes, 32 seconds. We just really couldn't finish there at the end. Memphis finally made the necessary adjustments in the fourth quarter, having 15 unanswered points, but it was not enough. We needed 6 points to tie the game, 7 points to win the game. Couldn't quite get there. Setting the stage for this game, Memphis has not really run the ball the last 3 games. We controlled time of possession but did not establish the run. Memphis is averaging 420 yards per game on offense. ECU's defense is allowing 326 yards per game on defense. But ECU does allow only a few points per game. This season, they're allowing 16.8 points per game. Their quarterback is having an impressive season with 300 plus passing yards per game. Sorry, not 3,300. That would be crazy. 300 yard passing games, plenty of 250 and plus yard passing games. The quarterback's on fire. He doesn't really run the ball, though. So maybe we can contain him. We need to incite mutiny on midfield for the Pirates. We need them to look at their coaches and go, what's going on? And the coaches look back, I don't know, run the play. And they go, what play? And then it's a false start or a delay a game. Get the ball out of our territory because their field goal kicker does not miss. In the last 4 games that he's attempted a field goal, he has not missed. He didn't kick one against Army, I think, five games ago. But that's 5 games, no missed field goals. This guy can play. He's a redshirt senior. Their coach doesn't look like a chump. He's their newer coach. He was their coach in 2024. Doesn't look like a chump, and I don't think we want to go blow for blow for him. I think we want to come out strong. Yeah. I say we give it to the hot hand, Frank Peasant. Having a little bit of technical difficulties here. We need a non-quarterback to be our leading rusher. Number 7, Arrington Maiden was our leading rusher yesterday, which is just unquestionably not okay. We need Sutton, Frank Peasant, the hot hand, or Arrington Maiden to go out there and have a good game and show why we were talked about early on in the season, because this is just not our brand of football, what we've been playing the last 3 games. I mean, the Rice game, sure, we didn't have to do our best. We didn't have to play our best, but we're gonna need to run the ball. Here we go. We got to run the ball. Got to run the ball all over them. Got to flex on them, make them tired by the 3rd quarter, make them exhausted by the 4th quarter. It's a 3 p.m. game. We need to get it done. We need to run the ball. Players, let's get into last week's game, our key plays of the week. Here we have Memphis on offense, and I believe a number 9 gets exposed. Let's see.
Free play. Lewis peeks into the end zone.
I believe that was Jordan Norman, number 9. You know what he needs?
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
You ain't got no pancake mix.
You ain't got no pancake mix?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch me outside, Jordan Norman. You ain't got no pancake mix? Very, very sad to see, for them at least, how many free plays we got from them jumping off sides. Maybe they thought they knew our count. Maybe they thought they knew what we were doing. But you throw the new quarterback in there, anything can happen. So a lot of free plays that we cashed in on yesterday, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. So yeah, very, very exciting stuff. But we got more to get into. because we have a new Memphis Mixer of the Week. Hooray. Hooray. Who do we got? Let's get it.
He's only attempted one throw this season. He's going to run. Knocked down at the goal line. Did he get it? No, but it sets up.
Arrington Maiden, you are our Memphis Mixer of the Week. You played your best game. You got it done. You're a freshman. We understand it takes some time to learn the quarterback position. It is the most criticized position in all of college sports, maybe in the world besides the United States president. I mean, there's more pressure on you than some second world leaders of second world countries. I think that's how you say that. But next play, honorable mention for the spot is Frank Peasant.
A first and goal, so they boot him out. The instinct was to run. Present the power back, dots the I. He gets the call, and he's in for 6.
Shout out Frank Peasant, honorable mention. And shout out Arrington Maiden, our Memphis Mixer of the Week. That is well earned. We want to see more football from you. We want you to fall in love with the city because it's guys like you that keep us on the field, keep us competitive. I know there's some plays maybe you might want back, maybe some catches you wish were caught, but you got to be happy with that overall performance, getting in the end zone, rushing, and getting close to the end zone another time. Outstanding work, gentlemen. Keys to winning the game, this upcoming game on Saturday will be the run game. Memphis has to establish the run, as we said. Explosive plays to do with the run game and throwing game. We're going to have big plays. I know Brendan wasn't at 100% last week. He probably won't be at 100% this week. So when we do get the chance to run, we need to run. And holding on to the ball. We can't allow for interceptions or dropped anything. We got to take the ball, hold on to it, win the turnover game. We need to limit ECU's passing game. If they have a 300-plus passing game on us, it's going to be a long afternoon. It's going to be a tough game. Force them into 3rd and long, win the turnover battle, and do not allow field goals from 35 to 45 yards. Just keep them way back. My score prediction for the ECU game. Let me think on that for a sec. All right, without Brendan, I'm saying we put up 28-21. 4 touchdowns, 28-21. How about this? 31-21. 31-21. 4 touchdowns and a field goal. And field goals of extra points, of course. 31-21, excuse me. So that's it for the show today. It's a short show. It's definitely cold out here. But we announced our Memphis Mixer, and we know the game plan, which is
Run.
got to run the ball. And take the ball. Do a little take the ball, TTB. Haven't seen it much these last 3 games. So we need more ball turnovers. And we can't be the only voices yelling in the sidelines when Navy comes here. Take the ball. Like, you guys got to know to take the ball. It's beyond that point. So great game, y'all, against Tulane. I think we showed up to play. I don't think that's the players' fault, the performance that we had. And I'm starting to see the reason why we're a fourth quarter team is because our coaches have to adjust to the other team's ball game. It takes 4 quarters to do that, unfortunately. So our prep just isn't quite there. I do anticipate some movements in the play calling room, and especially against Navy later on. But we'll get into that next week. And go Tigers, go! Let's have a great game. You are the Pancake Posse. This is the Memphis Mix. Let's have a great week, Tigers. Let's go.